Hello everyone, friendly neighborhood VJose 32 here back with some mail this week. I don't know why I said that, but I did. Almost did not think I was going to get any decks this week. Games, not a problem. Decks, almost didn't get any, but I did get some that showed up from playing card decks, which of course comes with their complimentary ad card. And it came with some extra cards. I got this one, an Ace of Hearts from their Butterfly deck. I got this $5. This is from a one of the cactus decks. I don't have that one. Don't really care all that much, I guess. And an Eight of Hearts, which is from the Remedies, Green Remedies. And there was also this card, which is it's a clear plastic card. Maybe it's from it's a Five of Hearts. Maybe it's from the MPC clear plastic deck. Feels like it is. That's what I want to say. Which is, it's a horrible design kit. Hey, what card am I holding? Like, it's not very good for playing cards or Magic or anything like that. Anyway, the decks that I got, first of all, are these Russian style decks. They're a little bit more pricey, but I figured why not. They have beautiful artwork. They're by The Brig is the name. Producer. Nice linen finish, decent stock, made in China. And I'm not here supporting Russia in anything or anything like that. This is dating back to 1911 in the old days, Imperial Russia. So it's quite different. This has nothing to do with current Russia or anything like that. I thought it was just really nice looking. So yeah, review coming soon. Well, in the not too distant future, I suppose. And I also got the Bicycle Mist, which is wraparound artwork. And it's based on some kind of ancient Chinese story. I'm not even sure who really, produced it. It was Kickstarter or something. I don't recall. But anyways, there's that. Then we get into games. First of all, I got an expansion pack for Zoo King, which is the Souvenirs, which is just a bunch of new cards. And I must say, if I can get them out of the package, I don't plan on keeping them in here for much longer. And this is from the Saratoga Toy and Game website. That's where you can get Zoo King. I will say, if you look at this, the artwork is quite nice, I will say. And this goes with cards for the different categories in the game. And it also came with a couple of stickers. This one, which has a little thank you on it. And this happy fellow. Which is part of one of the new additions to this expansion pack, which is Mascot. It adds some more currency cards, in case you're wondering, a new award for most memorable zoo. That's what you're trying to get in this game is awards. Some new event cards, some facility cards, and some new animal cards. And this allows you to play up to 5 players and just add some new stuff. So I got that. I also got a trick-taking game from Geek Market on Board Game Geek. It is Zen Master, which is by Helvetic. And I don't know if you can see, but it's all about these white and black sticks. It's trick-taking, and basically you're scoring these sticks as points, and whoever has the least amount at the end wins. The amount you get, of course, is determined by these. I don't know why I saw you all this, but determined by these cards. It's 1 black, 4 white. The winner gets 1, the loser gets the other one. There they are. And what's interesting about this is that the black and white will neutralize each other. That's a little gimmick with it. So if you have 5 black and then you get 3 white ones, the 3 white ones will eliminate 3 of the black ones and drops you down to 2. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Also interesting that it's a little slide out box. Then I got one from, and as I mentioned Zen Master, I did mention it's by Helvetic. The first game I got from them, or produced by them, and it is designed by Rainer Knizia, who is a name you'll hear a lot on this channel. He's done a lot of card games, way more than I could ever get. Then I got another trick taking in. This is Letter Tricks. It is by Chris Ray, I guess Megan Russell, and from the Game Crafter. And it's about trick taking with letters. And you get to choose the letters when you win a trick, and I think also the loser may get to, depending on how many players, the loser might get to choose a card as well. And at the end, you're going to try to spell a word with the cards you've won. So, kind of interesting. Then I got a couple from sheep games, like the animal sheep in Belgium. Sadly, they're both in foreign language, so I'll have to put the instructions, but it is what it is. First is Four Seasons, and I got a different Four Seasons game. This one's the one I think I'm more interested in. It's a trick-taking game with 4 suits representing different seasons and a wild card. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be placing secret bids with some of the cards in your hand. And trying, to bid correctly, obviously. So yeah, there's that. And this is by 999 Games. I think it's the first I maybe got from them. And David Parlay. Then the other one is from the makers of Azul, which is a very popular game. It is 5211 Azul edition. Now, I know there's an English edition, and that's what they had pictured on the website, but that's not what I got. It is what it is. It's my next move. And it's basically set collecting with these different cards that have art inspired by Azul. Azul, by the way, if you don't know, is blue in Portuguese. And it's a lot of Portuguese inspiration because a lot of places in Portugal have tiles like this on the walls, even on the exterior. So it kind of means a little something to me. Now, I mean, there's a different version of 5211 which doesn't have the Azul theme, and that would have been fine. And these cards are pretty big as well. And yeah, you're trying to collect sets. And the name of the game is basically represents the rule. You're going to be getting 5 cards. You're going to be playing 2. Then you play 1. And then you play 1. And then everyone's going to draw back up to 5. And you're going to repeat until you go through the whole deck. And it's pretty cool. Then I got a couple from Board Game Bliss. First one is from Looney Games. Looney Labs, I should say. It is Flux, which is interesting. It's a bit, I don't know if I was doing everything correctly, but there's a lot going on. You got different types of cards, action cards, rule cards. You start off, you're drawing 1 card and playing 1 card, but then you're going to be changing the rules throughout the game, changing the goal that you have to win, and the cards, and you're going to be collecting these keeper cards, which are related to the goal. It's pretty interesting. It's very popular. There's about 15,000 different versions of Flux, give or take 14,000. There's a bunch of different versions of Flux. It's a very popular game, I guess. And then I got this one thanks to a suggestion of one of my viewers. I apologize to forget your name. You know who you are. And this one is Bang. And it's by DV Giocci. I guess it means DV Games. Italian producer. It's, again, very popular. There's a number of different versions, including dice versions. And there's even a Walking Dead version, which I was tempted to get. But I figured I'll go with the classic version, at least right now. And it's all about the Wild West. In case you haven't figured, it's a kind of a battle. It's 4 players and up, and it's going to be getting cards and roles. Somebody's going to be the sheriff. Everyone's going to know who that is. And then there's going to be like a renegade and some outlaws, and if you have more than 4 players, some deputies. Some are trying to kill the sheriff, some are just trying to be the last man standing. The sheriff's trying to get the other guys, and you don't really know who's who. So it's kind of interesting, and each all have these little bullets as life tokens. And when you run out, you're out. So that's kind of cool. Then, I'm almost done here, I guess. I got some from Amazon. And it annoys me because I ordered these two together and they shipped them separately. So 2 different packages. Why Amazon? I even ordered them from the same shop. So you would ship them together and you still didn't. And those are, first of all, the Great Dalmuti, which is a ladder climbing trick-taking game by Richard Garfield and apparently Hasbro and Wizards of the Castle, I believe it is. Can't really read that writing. So yeah, pretty interesting. And there's going to be in this one the Great Dalmuti and the Lesser Dalmuti. We're going to have some power, and then there's going to be the peon, the greater peon, and the lesser peon, who are going to be at the lower end of things. It's kind of interesting. It's about one-upmanship, medieval themed. Sounds kind of cool. And the other one I got, this is also a Reiner Knizia one, and it is Battle Line, a card game apparently, or a card game anyways, by GMT Games, and it's pretty interesting. You got different types of cards, some action cards, special cards, and most of them are going to be these troop cards. And it's 2 players, and you have in the middle, I believe it's 9 red tokens or flags, and you're trying to capture those flags in this battle. And you're going to be doing that by playing cards, different sets of 3 poker style. So you could do a run of 3, you can do 3 of a kind, you can do a flush, all of the same color. You can do a flush, a straight flush, basically. But you're going to be playing the cards, one at a time. You can play them to one flag and another flag, and slowly work your way towards your plan. And your opponent's going to be doing the same thing. A lot of tension, you don't know what each other is doing. And then eventually, whoever has, the best hand of 3 on that flag is going to be able to take it. And you're trying to get 3 flags in a row, or just 5 flags in general. And then, I got one here, this is by WizKids, and it's another trick-taking game, go figure. It is Spy Tricks, not Spy Kids, Spy Tricks. And you got this board and tiny little cards and tokens, and what you try to do is a trick-taking game. If you win, you get to make a guess as to what you think this secret card. Everyone's going to get cards dealt out to them. 3 are going to be left over. 2 are going to be put on the board in their places. And then the other one's going to be a secret one, and you're trying to deduce what that is. So you're going to be playing tricks. Whoever wins will get a token, and the loser will generally get a token as well, I believe. And you're going to be either guessing the value, the color of the suit, or the exact card you think it is. And you get points for guessing correctly the color or the suit or the actual card. And it's also the cards, the suits have different strengths as well. The red is the strongest, the blue is second, and the white is the weakest. That way, if everyone plays 9s, the red one is going to win. So yeah, and again, I wanted to show you something. With this, I know this video is a bit long, but it is what it is. That's 1 more minute. So, I knew these cards were going to be small. I did not know they were going to be that small. Like, this is smaller than a mini deck. Like, a mini deck is half the size of a poker deck. This is smaller than that in both ways. It's almost like it's not quite a quarter, of a poker deck, but it's almost that. It's, or a third. It's more or less the third size of a poker deck. They are tiny. I knew they were going to be small. I was hoping they'd at least be mini size, but this is the smallest deck of cards that I have. That's not an actual deck of cards, it's a game, but it's still cards. So that is it for this week. Comment, like, subscribe next week. Maybe more cards, maybe more games, we'll see. And we'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.